So what's going on, guys? It's Mr. Speedboxing. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before you click onto my videos. Also comment below in the comment section if you have any opinions on what I'm saying in any of my videos. Really does help me out. If you guys could drop me a sub or two on my channel, it is appreciated. So the president of Golden Boy Promotions, Eric Gomez, has recently came out and said that their fighter Saul Canelo Alvarez could end up facing former IBF middleweight champion and fellow Golden Boy fighter David Lemieux in September if Canelo gets past Chavez Jr. on May the 6th and the Gennady Golovkin negotiations don't go down as expected. To quote Eric Gomez here, he says, "It's something we've talked about, it's something that I know David wants, it's something that Canelo is interested in as well. We continue to negotiate for that fight," talking about the Golovkin fight, "but if for whatever reason that fight doesn't happen, yes, David would be in line to face Canelo." But I've said this before in other videos, I reckon they're going to swerve Canelo anyway and face David Lemieux. And David Lemieux fight's alright, but we want to see the Golovkin fight. We want to see that fight happen. It needs to be put to bed. For years, well, for the past 2 years, all people have been saying is Canelo's going to win, or Golovkin's going to win, or Canelo's the better boxer, or Golovkin's the better boxer, or Canelo hits harder, or Golovkin hits harder. And it's ridiculous. He just needs to be put to bed now, and I reckon September's the perfect fight to make this happen. And it's like, let me put it this way, it's like if you went to a bar and you saw a girl and she was alright looking, nice personality, she was about a 6 or a 7, but you got on with them. But then in the corner of the eye, you see another girl giving you the wink at the bar, and that girl's a 10, and she's there waiting for you to come over. Like, you're going to ditch the 6 and you're going to go for the 10. Like, you're just going to do that. But Golden Boy, I guess, are happy with putting Canelo in with guys like David Lemieux, who is the 6 in the situation, and putting off Gennady Golovkin for another year or so. Because Oscar De La Hoya has said that he wants this fight to marinate. This fight has been marinated, cooked, seasoned. It's happened. This fight needs to happen now. It's been marinated. Like, they even came out and said Gennady Golovkin can forget about fighting Canelo in September if he faces Billy Joe Saunders in June. So that's a bit bad. If they fight Chavez Jr. in May, win the fight, Gennady Golovkin sits out until September, and then they don't end up fighting him. They end up fighting David Lemieux. Like, no one will be happy with that fight if it happens. David Lemieux is a big puncher. He hits hard. But when it comes to actual boxing ability, he's not very good at all. Like, I reckon Canelo's got too much boxing skills for David Lemieux. Like, he just move all night long. Canelo will show more of the skill set. Maybe not move all night because Canelo's not much of a mover, but you know what I mean. He'll show more of his tools and he'll win the fight that way. And David Lemieux, all he seems to do is come forward and throw heavy shots. That's his game plan in most fights. And if that don't work, he usually gets beat. We've seen this when he fought Gennady Golovkin. Like, he just got broke down. And I reckon the Canelo fight would be similar. But I don't see Canelo stopping Lemieux. I reckon he'd beat him on points. But still, it's not a fight people want to see. And yeah, I'm not going to go on too much about this. This came from the horse's mouth in Eric Gomez, who's the president of Golden Boy Promotions. And I reckon Oscar De La Hoya would want this as well, to come up with some excuse. Like, Canelo Alvarez hasn't fought at the 160 pound on the dot limit, at the actual title winning limit, because he's fighting Chavez Jr. at 164 pounds. So not only is he fighting 4 pounds over the limit, Canelo's been a middleweight for the past 2 fucking years. And if you tell me anything different, then you can just get off my channel with your web of lies, because you can't say Canelo hasn't looked like a middleweight for the past 2 years. The guy's been coming into the ring weighing 175 pounds. That's a light heavyweight. on the scales. So you can't tell me this guy's not a middleweight. And he just recently came out and said he's a middleweight, even though he's been a middleweight for 2 years. So he was a middleweight champion. But he won the title at 158 pounds and tried to say he wasn't a middleweight. But in the Cotto fight, he was about 180 pounds. Anyway, I'm not going to go on too much about this because it's annoying. So yeah, it's JM, it's speedboxing.